Hey, YouTube, y'all here? My ticker is not working, so let's see. There you go. Hey, YouTube. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, y'all never heard a sound like the rubber band when he starts to jam. Do, 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 do. Rubber band man. Y'all get down. All get down, sugar. Ha, ha. People, I was about to let it go. Let it go, baby. But then I was coming in from the supermarket after being depressed from coming from the supermarket. Every time I go in, the motherfucker is $90 to $100. So after I got over that shop, I came back. I said, well, let me see what's going on YouTube, right? So I stumbled into this video of Food Junkie. I'm watching this video that Food Junkie put out. First of all, I always check the track. That's Jay Wilson, because he says something stupid every few minutes. He's making reference to the Food Junkie. He's calling him all kind of names. Not realizing that only feeds people over to Food Junkie's page, right? Because when he told me about what Food Junkie was talking about, I had to go over there and see what he was talking about. And I was amazed to see that he is saying exactly what I've been thinking since last night. I said, well, Timothy, are you going to have to respond to everything this fool does? You know who he is and what he is, right? But I couldn't help it because the Food Junkie saw the exact same thing I saw. Let me say hello, y'all. How y'all doing today? Happy Saturday. Hi, Sandra. Lincoln Berries. Mocha Drop. I net 75. Miss Kiki Prime, allegedly. Hello, everybody. She talked to merch. She never shut up. She just talk. Oh, that could apply to somebody. I don't say no names. Shirlene and Linda B. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hi, misunderstood. I see OG Beauty. Listen, I told y'all from the time that fool came off that boat, it was going to be another scam, right? A week and a half after she get off the boat, she come up with this other scam. Now she's going to give this Christmas tree challenge, right? I told you then, I said, there's no way that boy is going to collect $1,000, beg these people for $1,000. He started begging the moment he announced he was having a Christmas tree challenge, right? Nothing about the tree. It's all about how much money you're going to give him. And he said he was giving the winner $500, second place $300, third place $200. And I thought at the time, this is going to be a scam. And I think I intimated here, I said, now you watch how he spends this. He's not going to collect no $1,000 and just give it to somebody else, right? His only mission here is to get people's money. He has told you guys 1,000 times, you continue to do it, right? But when I bumped into this video from Food Junkie, I said, "What? Damn! I thought maybe I was losing my mind because I distinctly remember the numbers, and it was $1,000." And I also, this is key, I also remember him coming on here a couple of days ago or a few days ago saying, "Oh, we raised the money. We raised the money." Okay, so you already raised $1,000, right? For these prize money. So when did the switch happen? When did the switch happen, Jay Wilson? You raised over $1,000 because you told the people that we made our goal. We met our goal. Okay, so now you're trying to say you didn't meet your goal. And when you say you're so dumb, when you say you didn't meet your goal, you're saying, oh, it was only 997. It was probably closer to $1,600, $1,700, $1,800, maybe $2,000. I don't know. People are in the Christmas mood, Christmas spirit. But I told y'all, there's no way that boy was going to just give y'all that money. So last night when they had this wonderful Christmas tree challenge, the nigga don't even make no announcement, right? He goes, the person who won, now the lady who won, she had a very nice Christmas tree, nice decorations and so forth. Both of them, 1 and 2, well, all of them actually, they had nice trees. But the thing is, you told that woman that she was going to be decorating her tree and win $500. She probably had a certain amount of confidence. I know how to do this. I've done it for years, right? I'll go and get this five. She probably spent nearly $500 preparing for the goddamn contest, right? The woman had decorated her whole house. I couldn't identify, why does that lady seem so, she just doesn't seem happy that she just won $500, right? The thing is, he announced then, oh, we're gonna give her $300. Okay, you have me going out here, and I'm competing in a contest for $500. When it comes time to pay out, the woman's face is crinkled up, or she doesn't look particularly happy. It's because you announced you're giving her $300, and then the next person, they thought they were getting $300, and they're only getting $200. Right? What was the last person supposed to get? Did the last person get $50? Something to that effect. 3, 2, and the last person gets $100, right? So all of these people have their prizes essentially cut in half. Now you would have to wonder, wait a minute, Jay Wilson. You said that you had reached the goal yesterday. If you had reached the goal, I mean, you already got over $1,000. We already know what a piece of shit you are. There's no way you're going to just cut it off at $1,000, right? They continue to give you money. You came back. Now you had another thing you want to add to it a day before it. Yeah. No, I got to pay my judges. I want to pay my judges. Just send me the money. Just send me the money, right? And so they get $25. They get enough for a McDonald's hamburger, right? But that was a reason for you to collect more money. Correct, Jay Wilson? And now you want to give a what do you call it? Condensate, whatever. When you're just in the contest, so everybody gets some money, you're gonna give them $30, right? People are already onto you, and they say, well, you don't ever pay Vivian shit, right? So now today she come up talking about, and me and Vivian, we split $75. First she said you split $75, meaning that you had $35 a piece, $37.50. No. Then you say, oh, Vivian got 75 and I got 75. So you split down the middle with Vivian. You are a goddamn lie, boy. You are a goddamn lie. None of those numbers are correct. I'm not going for it, girl. You say you're giving away 1,000. You say you collected the 1,000 and then you give up 500. Correct? Right, Jay Wilson? And weren't you still begging after you said you'd already met the goal? You were so proud. We already met the goal. We already know that you had already put some of that aside for yourself. Because like I said in the beginning, there's no way a person who is this greedy, girl, is just going to raise money to give away to somebody else. Right? And so now we see, Jay Wilson, you done pocketed more than half of that money. Right? Even when you said that you and Vivian is going to split the 75, then you said you and Vivian going to get 75 apiece. You keeps changing as you go along, right? How did you come up with the number 75 apiece? Were these even numbers? I mean, after you say you paid all these people, I think the other people got $100 total, $150, something shit like that. Anyway. After you've already pocketed $450, Jay Wilson, just about what you're reporting. Wait a minute. Okay, so he kept pocketed about $400, and then he kept asking for more money. He added on that he's paying these judges. So the judges, you collected money for $25. So each person got what they got, and then you got 75 each. So how did you and Vivian end up with the exact same amount of $75 to split equally? Do you really believe that we think that Vivian is on the same level as yourself? I mean, basically, haven't Vivian done everything for free all this time? And so now you're going 50-50 with Vivian. It is bullshit, Jay Wilson. It is so obvious. And when I came on today and I saw you yelling and screaming at this food junkie person, and I went over to see what food junkie was talking about, and I said, well, goddamn, that is the truth. Lies after lies after lies. Even tried to say, oh, I'm not going to have no more. It's not lucrative enough. It's not lucrative. Why was it supposed to be lucrative to you, Jay Wilson? Hey, ding dong. Come on. Diddy bump. Put it right here. Put that bum right here. Diddy bump. I forgot my baby's treats. What was it talking about? He didn't come up with no 70. He ain't splitting no. You think he gonna really split something in half with Vivian Jenkins? He's trying to cover his tracks because everybody's paying attention to the fact he don't never give her shit, and she does all the work. Most of the ideas are hers, right? So Jay Wilson, what are the actual numbers? Right? You're trying to make it sound like you just got the same thing Vivian got. Y'all both got $75. Well, that money must have dropped all for even Steven, right? You said you split the 75, then you 75 a piece. That means there was a lot of leeway there. How much did you collect, Jay Wilson? Confession, it is good for your soul, Jay Wilson. If you are still struggling about going to hell, it ain't gonna be your dick sucking that's gonna put you in hell, girl. It's gonna be your obsession and your greed and your way you use and abuse people. It's gonna be all the different elements of your personality, Miss Thing. Right? You stole that people's money. You did it again. And you think you're finished? No, you're not finished because you don't give a goddamn about these people. And in a week, I said before I said it was gonna be a week, and I said it was gonna be a week. He was gonna come up with another scam. Now it was a week and a half, right? And then since he's been on here, it's just been scam after scam after scam after scam. And then at this particular scam, now he wants to split everything in half with Vivian. Is that what you told Vivian? Oh, Vivian, this is what we had exactly 150 left, Vivian. I'm going to see you 75. I'm going to send me 75. Nigga, you sent yourself the majority of whatever you raised there, right? I just think it's significant. I want you guys to always pay attention to this character. He is so hot with Food Junkie because he called it out exactly. Apparently, he was paying attention just like I was paying attention, honey. I distinctly remember when you said that you had accomplished that. This was several days ago. You had accomplished that. So you already had the 1,000, girl. Now you're trying to say, oh, all together, it was only $997. Well, $997 is $1,000, nigga. If you are having a contest and you have promised these people, they think they're competing for a certain amount of money, nigga, you don't cut the money in half, girl. If it's short, then you make it up. Can you even make up the goddamn $3? It was $997. Anybody else notice that bullshit? How y'all doing today? Yeah, I already been on today. I've been on earlier talking about this Tyler Perry situation. I see that story is caught on like wildfire, and now everybody and their mama has got a video about Tyler Perry. Although they seem to be jumping down on Tyler Perry, are seeing his side more. I didn't see it that way at all. But people are always going to resent the rich. You know, they want to see the rich falling. They said, watch the Tyler Perry be living in all these palaces and shit, based on the fact that he hit on some guy on the show. Whatever. That's going to be the big story for the week. He's the only CC that has memberships and told them he's not going to not doing nothing special. What? Wait a minute. Blackberry molasses. No, he did not say that. He says he's the only content creator that has memberships and told them I'm going to do nothing special. He's not going to do nothing special, but they can continue to give him their money. And those dummies still pay for memberships. Oh, it's sickening, child. You have membership. What is the purpose behind the membership, Jay Wilson? What are you putting behind the screens, right? I had no idea he had that much balls. So I know he's constantly telling people how he don't care about them, how he's only here for their money and all this kind of shit, child. But he's telling them that I have these memberships. I want you to pay me out of your paycheck, just like I was a bill for however long you're on here, child. And I'm not giving you nothing. I ain't giving you shit. Goddess of Light, Jay Wilson is trash. Exactly. Sometimes it's just the simplest way. You guys got to say trash. I've always called him trash. From the very beginning, I've said that is nothing but trailer trash, child. It's just, I mean, he So they had some real rock'em sock'em going on around here, I see. Why don't he let Vivian collect the cash? She do everything else. That's right, honey. Ronnie Q. I just want the money. Just send me the money. Send everything else to Vivian. Send it to Vivian. Vivian she gonna pray over the prayer cloths and everything. Then she gonna make the prayer cloths. Then she gonna send them out. Send it all to picturelady.com, right? But just send me the money. All you got to do is send me the money. You can trust me, girl. We done caught you at time after time after time after time, Jay Wilson. You've never been able to tell the truth about shit, and especially about money, girl. You know you collected. You didn't collect no $9.99, $9.97. Excuse me. Well, how did you and Vivian end up with odd amounts, girl? Ain't no way in hell that boy is gonna split shit with no damn Vivian, honey. He does not respect her. She's a do girl. She gets something out of just doing things for him, right? People started paying attention to it and making mention of it because they felt sorry for the woman. They said, wait a minute, this woman is over here working in the gas station and she come over here working for your ass for free. She gets absolutely nothing out of it. We think it's wrong. All of a sudden, oh, me and Vivian split it even. We split it even. You got, how many hundreds did you collect over that amount, Jay Wilson? Right? Because you were in the height, you were still accepting cash. Oh, thanks for the cash app. Oh, thanks for that old nasty cash app. This all went on after you said you'd already reached the goal. Now, you didn't lower the goal, did you? I don't remember you ever lowering any goal. You had already got over 1,000, which means you got a lot over 1,000, or you would never say you had already gotten the 1,000, right? Because you don't want them to stop giving. That's the thing about the Cash App, honey. We don't know how much the money they collect, right? He is not doing anything for free. He has said it out of his own mouth thousands of times. She can't seem to stop saying it. I ain't here for my channel's not a charity. It's not a charity. And that is interesting to us. Why is it interesting? I wouldn't think it's a charity if they give you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, girl. And they done sent your ass to Las Vegas and they done paid all your bills. They done paid your mortgage. I don't think anybody would say, well, that's a charity. No, nigga. And now this is new information that you actually have memberships and you don't put anything in it. Just give me the money. See, he thinks in the short term, honey. He thinks he's gonna come over here and get everything he can get out of this. This will die off like a lot of times social media does. People get sick of hearing him, child. And I think that time is coming, Jay Wilson. And I believe that that's what needs to happen. You just need to go away. You've gotten enough, right? We faced the hardest times you could imagine. And many times. Creative accounting. Y'all know that fool ain't gonna do nothing for free. He keeps telling you he gonna do nothing for free, child. And now he gonna get the same thing that Vivian gets. Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire, honey. So I just had to come on here and drop that on you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? That's my favorite song. Unc Viv is a sad case. Yeah, it is bad. Maybe she would have been a good wife for somebody since she just wants to serve. If you just want to be an old slave, Vivian, you should have got you a man, girl. Maybe you shouldn't have killed all that time with the side. You said you were a 30-year side piece? Vivian, if you just want to serve somebody, find you a handicapped man. Maybe he's in a wheelchair and he needs a caregiver, right? And you just marry him and just serve him, girl. Serving somebody like Jay Wilson with no respect for you at all, you should be offended by him telling a lie like that because you've got to have some idea that he's lying, girl. You couldn't be that dumb. Nobody is. Don't send you a 70. I sent Vivian 75. I said, what did you do all this for, Jay Wilson? Or are you enamored with Christmas? What was your purpose, girl? Mortgage due? 30 years a side chick says she has no self-respect. What do the side piece get? Are you gonna get Christmas presents, Vivian? Does he send you Christmas presents and birthday presents and all that? Or does all that go to the wife? I think it's pretty problematic that you will be over here bragging about being somebody's side piece for 30 years, girl. Wouldn't that word get around your little town, wherever the fuck you live, that you've been seeing this man for 30 years? Wouldn't a woman come over there and throw some sugar down in your gas tank? Or aren't you concerned that she would know find out where you work, because you brag about it, you show pictures of it? I'm sure in them little small places where you live, girl, they can see the convenience store. They see, I know where that is. I've been living here for 50 years, right? They would come back and see you. Maybe this whole idea, maybe you're Jay Wilson's side piece too. We don't know what goes on in your mind, Vivian, but I got to say that myself and a lot of other people were actually feeling sorry for you, right? Where he's always rushing you off. I gotta go, Vivian. World News Tonight's coming on. I'm gonna let you on. I gotta go. So she just worked and slaved and worked and worked. Well, them cars just seem to stop coming. She just work and work and work and do. Only conversation you having with her is report, right? On what all she's done. And you can't wait to get rid of her. So you said that even though you guys have been planning this ripoff for what is a month and a half, you said you couldn't go on and participate on the show at all, right? And so he replaced you with Shelley. Vivian, stop it. I mean, I know you take offense to me calling you mentally ill, but when you was hanging all up under a stump creature like that, girl, I already knew. I mean, I suspected. But Jay Wilson is the kind of person who will take advantage of you, right? More than likely, you're getting your check at the convenience store and giving him money from that as well. He said that's the only reason he's here. It's not a charity. Why would we even talk about money so much, girl? Constantly. This is not a charity. This is not a... So they got to kick more money out their ass? Anyway, I wish Vivian would come in the chat and say whether or not he actually gave her the cash. He might have told her, Vivian, I'm going to say I gave you half the cash. Child, if he's giving her 75, believe me, he's got collected hundreds of dollars over what he's reporting that he collected. Hundreds of dollars over that, child. They're gonna talk about, I was just thinking about, I guess my goal was 1,000. My goal was 1,000. Well, you said you collected the 1,000, girl. And then we saw you people giving you money after the 1,000. So what happened to that money? Right? Then you come up with an announcement, I'm gonna pay my judges. I'm gonna pay my... Well, how much did you collect for paying the judges, girl? You gave them $25? Lord, this thing has been buzzing on today, honey. So I guess if a coin is that important to you, girl, that you just want to get people over here kicking you in your face and stomping you metaphorically, child, if it's worth it to you, girl, go ahead and do it. Get them for everything they got. Then you'll just disappear. I don't care enough about the people. I saw a lot of people over there cussing him out today, child. Deanna got in that ass so heavy. God damn. Hurt my heart, girl. I said, ooh, girl. He's in a battle with Food Junkie. He's in battle with Sean Bradley. Who else you in battle with today? Ronnie Q, you make a video about him today, child. This child, his whole goal is to get online every day, child. Right? And then she's trying to cuss. Jay Wilson, if you say that it is a principle with you that you never say the B word, you ain't got to do all that cussing. You don't cuss. So why are you on here now? Every other word is bitch and shit, right? How many times did you say bitch today, Jay Wilson? But you said you never say those words. Either you believe it or you don't, Jay Wilson, right? You're a classic hypocrite. This thing and we've heard from certain people a long time ago, he cussed like a sailor. So why is he coming here pretending to be something that he's not? Now she's trying to cuss. Girl, you never catch up. You will never catch up, honey. Learn how to cuss at 50, 60 years old, bitch. You believe Wilson and Vivian knew each other before YouTube? I don't know. She lives there too, right? Wait a minute. They just know each other online, right? She fastened her wheels because he was saying he was a pastor. She was at that time, Vivian, all of her videos was church services, right? She always serving the church. She paid no attention to the fact that this guy was an obvious charlatan. She hooked her wagon to him because Vivian just wants to serve, right? The Bible calls that a spirit of, what do you call it? A spirit of service. She got a spirit of service, but she don't mind serving devils though. She served behind the stump creature, and then she's twice as loyal to Jay Wilson. Girl, who is your master, honey? You need a spiritual cleansing, Miss Vivian. And I don't know them people at that church would be in agreement with you being somebody's 35-year side piece. I think that's just something stupid that just kind of rolled out of your mouth. I think you're just a lonely woman. Jay Wilson knows what you want to hear, and he takes advantage of you, right? Very similar to what a pimp does. They recognize a weakness, and they take advantage, right? So I guess this $75, that's supposed to be last you the next couple of years of service. Was that a dollar, nickel an hour? Her cheek. Her cheek. A slave mentality. Serving behind some stupid ass man. Because she couldn't really make it work on her channel kind of thing. But you can be hooked up with people. You can, I mean, my moderators, they don't have to go making stuff and sending out stuff and girl doing all this shit that she does. No, I don't think anybody over here does that. You're just doing too much, honey. You act like you're a team. You ain't no damn team. Did you see how fast he got you off that thing last night? He wants you to come and get the report on the money and then go. You can go back to work, Vivian. Because he really doesn't like her. He doesn't respect her. He's always trying to rush her along. She keeps coming back, and he knows he can depend on her because whatever scheme they come up with next, she's going to do the bulk of the work, or I would say essentially all of the work. He doesn't really do anything. So anyway, I didn't come on here be on here all day. I was on earlier. I get a key from listening to Jay Wilson, but the truth is a miser and a user. That's who he is. He needs to stand in that. Well, in a way, he does stand in it because he's constantly telling people how they don't mean shit to him. He don't care nothing about him. He's constantly telling them there's no friends on YouTube. So what the fuck is Vivian then? I mean, why is she doing all this shit? You constantly keep beating into her head that there are no friends on YouTube. You don't care nothing about these people. You only here for the money. I mean, what exactly? What is her mind frame? Is she obsessed with him or something? Does she have fantasy about bald-headed old black sissies? I don't know. I don't understand it. But he said it came down to an even 75. 75 for Vivian, 75 for me. Tell the truth, nigga. 675 for me, 75 for Vivian. Tell the goddamn truth. Damn. And take that pastor off your name. I'm sick of that. Take that off your name, nigga. You need to take the doctor off because you ain't a doctor of shit. Take off the pastor and just be Jay Wilson. Or just come out and tell you your real goddamn name, girl. Damn. All these titles and all that. Well, Jay Wilson. Does Jay Wilson, Jay, the last name Wilson, does that person have 5 degrees? And are they a doctorate? The Jay Wilson persona, as you call them. I'm trying to figure out. If you're going to claim the name doctor, shouldn't you be claiming your real name? If you're going to say that you're an ordained minister, shouldn't that be your real name? Because these credentials that you're claiming that we can't see, you won't reveal, those things are attached to James Wilcox, correct? And Jay Wilson, you got to be more careful Because today, when you were trying to go off on one of them people, you said, come on down to the health center. You claim that you got a career, and then you said, come on down to the health center. I don't think that was intentional, right? Because for the last few months, people were saying you were working for the Veterans Administration in some kind of health center. So are they going to put together now? He works for the Veterans Administration at the health center at the Veterans Administration. See, if you just let him keep on talking, it all comes out, Miss Thing, right? You over here, you want Deanna to go over there and beat up, stomp down for you. Why would she do that? She don't like neither one of you motherfuckers, right? Right? But it's always bullshit, Jay Wilson. Maybe sometimes you could just don't talk today. Just don't say shit, girl. Don't say a goddamn thing, Miss Thing, right? Because you come over here running your mouth and running your mouth and running your mouth, girl. And it just reveals what a piece of shit you are. Now, I'm sure in your twisted brain, you think you got it going on because everybody talking about me today. I had 5 people coming at me today. I don't care. I don't care. I got the coin. I just got a coin. Well, let me get my licks in too as well, honey. They will embarrass Jay Wilson off YouTube again. They will what? Embarrass Jay Wilson off YouTube again. He'll be hiding and then come back like nothing bothered him. Oh, it don't bother me. It don't bother me. He always talk about how nothing bothers him. I would say that you appeared to be shooketh today, Jay Wilson. You were shooketh when Deanna gave you that hateful cuss out, girl. Then you were shooketh again when Bradley came after your ass. And when Food Junkie got after them actual numbers, you really blew a stack, Miss Thing, right? Right? It was so obvious. Yeah, it all hurts you, bitch. That's why you come back and you come back talking about you're going to give $75 to Vivian. You ain't never said that before. Is it a coincidence that the day before they were saying how you never give Vivian anything? But of course, you never watched anybody's videos. So you have, I don't know where you get all this shit from osmosis. Or are you, you say you are what do you say? He's a pre-prophet? And you didn't know that stone creature is going to eventually come after your ass? I don't sound like no prophet to me, honey. This channel, he hasn't paid. Wait a minute. What gets me is a psychedelic vibe and mood. What gets me is other CCs have membership badges on his channel, but he isn't a paid member on theirs. He ain't gonna get no. Y'all think he gonna give y'all some money? Girl, as soon as he said he's gonna give y'all $1,000, girl, I could have threw up in my mouth. And it's exactly what I said. I said, listen, watch, pay attention. When it's time to give this money up, it's going to be some trickeration. Now, when we find out the trickeration is damn near half of what it was, girl. Shouldn't he have made an announcement earlier? No, he just gave and that's what that look on that woman's face was. It wasn't that she was being greedy or anything like that. It was just her saying, I thought the prize was $500. Right? He just goes right on to the next thing. He's going to give it a few days. He's going to try to, I guess, spend whatever he collected from this scam. And then he's going to come up with another scam in a couple of weeks. And people just keep biting. They go for it, honey. Mm-hmm. Okay, if it didn't bother him, then why he hide and why he making videos about it if it didn't bother him? Nothing bothers him, he says. Food junkies, okay. So the members made him mad. Well, we noticed the same thing, Food Junkie. We are in agreement, at least on this. We came up with the same numbers and the same recognition. And I distinctly remember when that fool said 3 days before this thing was over, we got the money. We met the goal. We met the goal. Now all of a sudden, and then he keeps on collecting money after that. He met the goal, right? Which said he already had the 1,000. He already had the money he promised them. That's what he said, which means he had a lot more than that, because he's never going to say we have enough. That's never going to happen from Jay Wilson. It's always going to be more, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. And then all of a sudden, now he only got $9.97 total. Oh, plus I had to pay them judges, and I had to pay who else I had to pay? Oh, I gave a consolation to the other two people. Ooh. Sissy. Explain, girl, I wish we could get them numbers. Honey, I wish we could get into Cash App and see what the actual numbers are. I can, baby, I'm from the street. I mean, we used to do scams. I mean, before the internet, but I know a scammer when I see one. And I've always spotted him from the very beginning, right? From the time he made y'all pay $2,700 for an editor for a pamphlet, which he never even had edited. That takes a lot of balls. He ain't got no physical balls. He ain't never going to fight nobody. I already tested that myself. But the balls to lie, and to scam, and to cheat. I mean, you have to be, I guess, a sociopath. We know you're a narcissist. You're all fucked up, Jay Wills. Your ass is all fucked up, baby. Taking food and quitting. He a pastor. He ought to bring his ass out there. Go out there and feed the homeless, Jay Wilson. Why don't you do that, nigga? Why don't you take your daddy out of the dilapidated shack he live in, girl, and take care of him since you have all the empty room and you got the hail. You got that hail. Well, use the house for something, this thing. Bitch ain't gonna ever give nobody nothing, girl. And she getting hotter and hotter. And y'all should be offended by all the cussing. I mean, I don't give a fuck about. I love cussing. Cussing is expressive language. I use it when I talk. I use it when I write. I like cussing, right? That is who I am. Correct. But he claims he's totally opposite. He's always bragging about how he never said, I didn't say the B word. You know that I never said the B word. Oh, I don't say all them bad words. Now everything is shit, 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 shit. Because you're a phony bitch. Hi, Soul Sister Number One Show. And Tracy. Hi, Tracy. You're running? Oh, Tracy got the running emojis. Deanna, dog checked him, girl. I said, damn, are you still in that ass, girl? Now that's entertainment, honey. So if you can't do nothing else right, Jay Wilson, you'd be a good punching bag for over here. He got all the career. So I don't know what you mean, Jay Wilson, today when you slipped and said, call down to the health center. I mean, they're already saying it's a veterans health center, right? So that kind of amount, I don't know how many you would have in San Antonio, right? Maybe you ought to take a few days off, girl. We know you're all happy now because you didn't rip these people off again. I know that makes you smile, put a smile on your face, Miss Thing. I'll work for the health center. Nigga, you on another temporary job. Maybe somebody broke their foot. So you down there for them. I know they're going to offer me the job. I know they're going to offer. Well, did they offer you the job as a chaplain? What the chaplain job, what was that, about 3 weeks? That career was over. You jump back into something else, girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, people, I just want to come on here and agree, touch and agree, honey. He's did it again. Oops, he's did it again. So he collected cash apps today to make back the money he didn't want to give Vivian. If y'all want to give, right. Nigga begged all the way up until the moment. I thought you said you had reached the goal 3 days earlier, Jay Wilson. And then you kept on begging past that, and you keep pretending like you got all these cash apps and all this shit, child. I mean, goddamn, when is it going to be enough, Jay Wilson? We know you don't give a fuck about these black people. You don't care nothing about them. Or you would not be so gun-ho about stealing their money or using them or taking advantage of them. You don't care nothing about these people. You don't care nothing about poor people, although you should care because you are the poorest of the poor, right? Reaching up to touch the low bottom. That's how poor your ass was. But you don't seem to have any compassion for those people. Did you talking about Section 8 people again today, girl? What you talking about their life for? What's it got to do with you? Right? Any opportunity. He got scammed for $50 a day. Oh, I heard about that psychedelic. He got scammed for 50. What, somebody did he send him, somebody ask him for 100 or 50? They said he sent half to ODS. So I don't know if ODS got 25 or he got 50. It looked like to me that he received 50. So they get him for 100. Dumbass. That hurt his soul, honey. Ooh, god damn. They got something back. Jay Wilson, take some of that money you just stole and run down there and get some more of them plastic purses, girl, to give out for Christmas. Then you can get that, use that for PR for the rest of the year, honey. I gave away purses. Please, people, if y'all got a purse from Jay Wilson, don't keep that too close to a lamp or the stove, girl. Jay Wilson, we want to see Mark's Christmas present this year. Like you came on and bragged about the other one. You came on and bragged about you got him a fucking swap meet wallet, child, or plastic ass wallet. Oh, it's Coach. It's Coach. But girl, it's just a wallet mistake. How much you could have bought a new for 50? So what, you get discount? So you got him a $25 birthday after putting up with your ass for 4 years, girl. All he gets is a $25 wallet mistake. What you getting this year? If you collecting all this money, we trying to figure out what you're collecting it for. They're San Antonio. That goddamn mortgage in San Antonio couldn't be very much, girl. So what happened to the money, Jay Wilson? You got a dick bill? You going on to Growler? Are you shaking your purse to some of them boys? Shaking your purse. I know Mark don't want no more. He said, I gave you 2 weeks of that. That's it. The contest was so fun. We would like to see you on. I saw you, Tracy. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the people's presentation. And I think the girl, actually, I chose that first girl. I chose her tree. Just if you just went by the tree, they were judging other things, but I liked her tree the best. It was so full, that orange tree. But I said either one of them. I mean, they're both good, so whatever. And we're glad you won something, Tracy. I mean, I'm sorry that it was only half of what you were supposed to win. Sorry. He even rips off Tracy. Lord have mercy. Queen mode. He was in high-pitched queen mode, Itzy. And they sent him a $50 request. He said, okay, another 50. I want to thank you for that 50. Jay Wilson, how come you didn't hear the whoosh? That's what Cash App does when they give you money, girl. They go whoosh. You done lied about the whoosh so much, girl, that you didn't even miss it, honey. I'm glad they got you. They should have got you for $600 or $700 when you ripped those people off for, and they just gave it to charity. Some of the judges was high as hell. Oh, girl, I know Miss Heidi had to have a buzz to come on. Anyway, people, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming in. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll check in with you later. Bye.